What is up, my friends? It's Lloyd with Iron Dog Journey. It's Friday. Yeah, baby. Yeah. And here I am. I'm back to it. Back to the grind. I really needed to come back. I really needed to start working out again. Too many excuses. I'm sick and tired of excuses. Man, things are tough right now. I got a lot going on, but I also have a lot of excuses. It's time to crush the excuses, do the work, feel the burn. Life is good, my friends. I got to just get down to it. It was hard today, I'm not going to lie. It was I really didn't think it would be easy necessarily, but I didn't think it would be as hard as it was. I don't know, you feel it from, your back to your stomach to your arms, your shoulders. I feel it everywhere. Obviously, my heart seems like it beats a million miles an hour. I feel super out of shape. It's crazy. I mean, I didn't feel super great before when I used to do them either. It doesn't help when you get up at 4:30, I'm telling you. I woke up and I'm just like, holy crap. Well, the last several days, I've been sleeping through my alarm and not getting up, till like 5:15 or something like that, which really puts a damper on the morning. But today I turned the volume up a little bit and I got up, and so it was kind of a rude awakening. And I came out, let the dogs out, and got right to it. But I feel good about it. I'm really happy I did it, and I want to keep doing it. No more excuses. This is day one. I haven't entirely figured out what my challenge will be, but I started thinking, here's the thing about a challenge. Whether you win or lose, you're doing something. Whatever gets you to do something in your life, gets you to move, gets you to breathe, gets you to push yourself, gets you to challenge yourself. We don't grow when we're stagnant. We don't grow when we're relaxing. We don't grow when we have our feet kicked up. We grow when we push ourselves. That's when we grow. When we tax the body, when we tax the mind, when we tax our skill set, that's when we start to grow. Because you're forced. Your body is your body, your mind, they're amazing. They adapt, okay? So when you put force on them, they adapt. And that adaptation typically comes from, straining something, pushing something. So, you know what? Here we are. I don't think there's no way to really lose, because if you're doing it, you're already winning. If you're starting it, you're winning. If you're finishing it, you're winning. The point is, you just got to keep on getting out there. That's all. And so here we are. I know it's practice what you preach kind of thing. And a lot of people, they're really good at just doing the work. And that's awesome. I think that is an amazing ability. Sometimes I am there and sometimes I'm not. My mind is my worst enemy for sure. But, not to overthink anything, truly. It's the fact that I did this today is an amazing first step. Tomorrow, who knows? It'll take care of itself. But I can also tell you, don't give yourself an out. If you set up a challenge, really in your brain, on paper, whatever you want to do, stick to it. Because if you say, I'll do it or I won't, then there's a real good chance you won't. Because if you give yourself an out, it's really easy not to do it. But if you don't give yourself a choice, if you figure out a why that's strong enough, you'll do it. You'll figure it out. Because I promise you, if enough is on the line, you'll do whatever it takes. But you have to figure out what that is for you. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to kind of define the goals of my challenge. I just wanted to get started. Like I said, I got a lot going on in my life that I need to juggle right now. And this is something that I just can't put on the back burner. It's something that just has to happen. Fitness is just something that, health-wise, because of my heart, because of my health issues, I need to keep going. So it's really important for me. And I don't know if there's an end date, honestly. I feel like when I stop, I basically die. So it's like the scene in Speed where if you go under 50 miles an hour, the bus explodes. Essentially, yeah, that's me. I don't think I can stop. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm happy. It definitely, I can feel the afterglow when you're done exercising, no matter how hard it was, no matter how rough it was. There's a feeling that you get that makes you just feel accomplished. It's a crazy reward. It truly is. I do know as far as this challenge goes, the last challenge that I was doing, I got to day 43, and then I felt like I had to switch gears, and it was probably a good idea, sort of. I'm sure I could have just fit it into my schedule better. But regardless, it doesn't matter. It ended up helping me to quit. So I quit the challenge, and it was really hard to pick it back up. But here we are. But again, one thing that I was struggling with on the last challenge was I had other goals besides every day working out. For instance, meditating, which is something I don't normally do. I don't normally meditate, but I wanted to work meditation into my life. And so on my daily checklist, I had meditation, and I rarely did it. And somehow I gave myself a pass on that, and I don't think that's acceptable. And reading a book was another one. In the beginning of the challenge, obviously, I was like, oh, got to do my meditation, got to read, and then I just kind of let those things go, and I think that's BS. I think if you're going to do a challenge, you got to do the challenge, do the whole challenge. Otherwise, it's not a challenge. If you only do parts that fit into your schedule or whatever, then you're really not doing a challenge. And at the end of the day, the only one that loses is you, because those are the goals that you set. Those are the goals that you wanted. If you deny yourself of those, that's on you. Anyway, so this time around, I think I'm probably going to pick up the same goals that I had last time, but this time it's imperative that I do the meditation. It's imperative that I do the reading and the journaling. If those are part of my goals, and I'm gonna, like I said, I'm working today. Another work day. I've got videos to edit, and I got to do a little filming tonight. But yeah, I just need to figure that out. I think it's important. But like I said, I'm happy to be back. Whether people listen or support me or care, or it makes no difference. I truly do appreciate anybody who does, obviously. I think you're amazing. I have much respect for all the people out there working out, keeping their heads down, even if you're not, you don't really participate in the community, or, it's just you against the world. Man, I know that feeling. I know it well. I'm not a super social person. I'm working on it, and that's been one of my enemies throughout my life, being antisocial. But part of my challenge is trying to be social and build that community and make the friends that I have such a hard time doing. So, like I said, I appreciate anybody who's supportive, one way or the other, in any capacity, and I do my best to support everybody, and I've been really, really weak at it lately. Things have been challenging, to say the least. So I appreciate you guys, and I will probably do another lunch walk. I've been doing a lunch walk every day, a couple miles, and I'll probably see you then. All right, this is Lloyd from Iron Dog Journey, and I'm out. Peace. Friday. Getting back to it. Getting back to the grind. I took a kind of a long hiatus there trying to work on some things, and then I just got weak. It's hard to come back, man. It's really hard to come back. That was tough. That was harder than it felt like it should be, but you know what? No excuses. It is hard. It just is. It's hard, man. People who do it really easily, they're just in good shape. They're just doing it, or they're very strong-willed. So my hat's off to all the people out there that are working out and doing a great job. You're awesome. Yeah. But yeah, it's a good way to start Friday. Today's day one again. Let's see if I can catch up to where I was, and we'll go from there. All right. Stay strong.